What's up guys, Daryl Production Studios here, and today I'm back with my next MOC. Now you may consider this a mini MOC, but I don't. It is on one gray base plate. Really two if you count the base and the roof. But I'm just going to say one, and it has an awesome looking mountain. Now this is an underground clone based on Kashyyyk. And I was just testing out some new techniques, obviously the rock technique, and a new technique in there which I think you guys will really like. Now there's just a ton of plant detail all over. We have a couple of patches of ivy down there, over here, and we have some dark tan and red, and brown and green spread all over. Now we have 3 trees. This is really my first time making trees. I mean, I've made trees before, but they come out horrible. Now these 2 down here, this one and the one way over there, I'm not a big fan of, but this one up here is by far the best one I've made. So I'll just give you a look at these. Now tell me down in the comments what you think of these trees, and maybe some ways I could improve them. Now up here you just have bright green leaves, and I put a couple of plant pieces on there. Here's the next one. I tried to use different slopes. As you can see, I used a few inverted in there. Now I'll just give you another look at that. Now this one is by far my favorite. I used some awesome pieces in there, and I think it came out amazing. Whoops, bumped it. Now up here, we just have some plant pieces, and we have this Kashyyyk trooper with a sniper rifle, with this Kashyyyk trooper with a rocket launcher. And as you can see, we have 2 staps, and that Kashyyyk trooper up there is going to blow up a stap, because this underground base doesn't want to be detected. So when they were found by the separatists, and the separatists on their staps are going back to their landing craft or wherever to report that there's a clone base here, the clones don't want that, so they're going to blow up the staps. And I used a new technique there I've never really seen used before to make the staps fly next to each other. Give you guys kind of a look at that. These are just normal staps. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put my camera on the tripod and show you guys the roof coming off. Now I know I shouldn't really use base plates for roofs, but it's really easy. So all I'm going to do is slide it off, and actually I'm going to cut and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've taken off the roof. There it is. Like I said, it's just a base plate with a layer of bricks and then the plates. And here is the base. Now I am extremely proud of the way this base turned out, using this diagonal wall that you don't see very often. Now, I really wasn't sure of a way to make it sturdy, so it's just very shaky. So if I bump that in the video, I'm sorry. But we basically have 3 divisions here. We have the clone, relaxation room. Then we have the command center, and then we have a storage room with the power generator. So, I'll just get straight into this room. We have the power generator in that back corner. I know it's not the best design, but it works. Then we have some red crates here, some yellow crates there, and then if I turn the camera around, we have some tan ones there. Now, I am just going to show you the detail on the walls. I'm really happy with the detail that I was able to accomplish here. Now this middle wall is kind of blank. It doesn't really have much detail, but it does have an angled door in it, which is pretty cool. And then all the walls are symmetrical, and here we just have some little details. Now the whole base is tiled except for these plates. Now here we just have a table with a couple clones talking and 2 chairs. And then we have 4 beds. 1 clone is sleeping there. 1 clone is sleeping there. Sorry, he got bumped out of place, I guess. Then we have 1 clone who's just waking up, and 1 clone who's walking over to get his helmet and weapon. And then we have the helmet rack, which is just a very simple design. Take off the helmet, you just have that. Very simple. Tell me if you guys want a tutorial on anything you see in here. In here we just have a gun rack. Now if you go through this door, we have a big hologram table with Commander Gree, Luminara and Dooley, and a Kashyyyk trooper talking. Then we have a Kashyyyk trooper here using a smaller hologram table, and one over here using a smaller hologram table. Now this is a very open base. You have a door to get on both sides here, and then in that room you have a door here and a door here, so you can pretty much get anywhere, wherever you are. Now, we have a Kashyyyk trooper here taking inventory on a data pad of just what they have, and then we have a astromech droid going to do something. Like, I don't know, he's gonna go do something on the power generator. So that's really it for this inside of the base. Now I will put the roof back on and we can conclude this video. Alright guys, that wraps it up for the end of this video. Now, while I talk, I'm just going to give a little cinematic overview of the MOC. Now, please be sure to subscribe. I worked on this for the past couple days. And tell me what you thought. I used a lot of new techniques. I used new rock technique, new tree technique. I made some new plants, and I really am just happy with the way this MOC turned out. Here's one of the new plants I made. And I'm just really happy with this MOC. Now, we have the stabs here that are shaking. Yeah, if you want a tutorial on how to do this technique for holding the stabs up, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll do it. Now, yeah, just tell me what you guys thought of this MOC and what you think I should do for my next MOC, and how I could improve my tree design or my rock work or just anything. Now, please be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, this is Daryl Production Studios, signing off.